More and more future meta buyouts continue down the pipeline here. We're actually going to be taking a look at some budget Yu-Gi-Oh! Option trees for you today. 34% of you have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so we can climb up the 110k ladder here. And on Friday at 6 a.m., this Field Center bundle will be available. I will leave a link down below so you can add it to your wish list and watch it for that time. Now, Sacred Sword of 7 stars. Look, it's Kashtira draw power. Whether or not you choose to play this after the upcoming release of good stuff, aka the rest of the deck, will be up to you. But I think for the most part that I've seen some builds relying on this as a possible 2 of, even post, next list. I mean, you're looking at $10 here, $12. Secret common. Commons are $2. Even the rares have now gone up to the point of being basically $2 post shipping. So definitely some little interesting things to kind of take, I guess, a note of, per se here. You gotta love to see it. Next up is Favorite Cerebral. This is going to be due to your Dark World shenanigans. We'll talk more about Dark World here in a little bit, but your dual terminals are $9 right now, which is extremely cheap, considering that the secret versions are $6 whole on up to $7 right now. Commons, dual terminal, common versions are also the same copies as secrets. That shouldn't be, in my personal opinion, but you know what? The market do what the market do. That's for sure. All right, just Cerebral. Keep an eye on it. Dark World shenanigans plus it being, a beast actually matters. Bottomless trap holes. Now this is kind of interesting. For those of you that have been out underneath, missing this, $10 for $5. Basically looking at basically $10 for the gold rare version. Secret rare version, $7. You have plenty of other versions in between that you want to get. Obviously, the champion pack version is going to cost you $200. I think lowest available now is $289, on up to $300 plus. That's ridiculous, man. Germans are $355, Italian $315. Ugh. Nope. Compulsory evacuation devices, same thing here. I've been talking about this, and if you listened to me much earlier, it looks like you won. Spanish 45, 46 for French, and then German at 46 as well. All right, $52 on up here for light play. Congratulations. If you got in early, you won. That's what we like to see. Very, very good stuff. Obviously, other rarity compulses. Secrets, still $8 on market. 7s for common dual terminals. I mean, once again, sure. And then you have more. Gosh. All compulses being worth something. It's actually kind of nice to see. It's been a while. Clockwork Knight. Somebody keeps telling me this card keeps getting attempted to buy up, but there was like 160 listings for this. I do see that more people do keep coming through here as each day goes on, buying playsets of these. I mean, sure, like, the card is honestly really good. I mean, if you're a Cyber Dragon player, this was one of the best cards that you could have ever wanted to hope to see, because you get to convert everything to a machine monster. So if your opponent has a full field and for some reason didn't OTK you, well, a Cyber Dragon, it's a full contact fusion into a huge Chimera attack. So there are little things like that to kind of take a little bit of a note of. But is the card disappearing? It's gaining a little bit of value. You still have 14 pages of this. So full disclaimer there. Mind controls, this is kind of something to keep an eye on here. Original World Championship 2005 versions have been ramping up. This card is limited to 1 right now. And we still, look at that, $13 right now. I think that's kind of interesting to take a little bit of a note of. The Gold Series has market price at $4. Well, yeah, your original copies of that are going up. Change of Heart, the Ultra Pharaohs are finally gone. $110 here for a light play. How do you have a heavy play? I don't know what happened to this. I don't see it. Just check this. Check photos. I don't see anything. whatever. Legendary Collection Secret Rares are still $36 and that's very interesting to see. Yeah, still $30. No real change there. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But yeah, Change of Hearts, even though, more and more continue to get reprinted, circulation does its thing. It's not bad, actually. I also gotta mention this. These continue to rise up. If you pick these up relatively cheaply, you won. Right now, lowest near mint is $7.90, which is pretty crazy. You can get I don't know what grading company this is, but they just wanted to slab it, I guess. Sure. But yeah, basically looking at $800. Stardust finally topped out at an extremely high price range. And then Unicorns slightly dipped. I mean, slightly. The reprint and the supposed ulti for this sent this thing pretty much packing at this stage, which was kind of nice. $21. It's definitely way more inviting than your previous price tag of, $25, $26. So get them while you can at the cheaper price. Now, I want to show this Dark World list. This was a win-a-box Dark World list that I saw, and I wanted to include this in Market Watch here as a chance to kind of talk about budget options and some of the overall pricing, because first of all, you can get this in, it's like a throw-in if you're buying like 3 structure decks or something. This entire main deck here is not going to cost you beyond like 3 structure decks, and then there's Ogopogo, alright? Full disclaimer there, alright? This is the first time that I've seen budget Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually look way more like inviting to players than ever, and this was from Top Deck. Now, things get a little bit up there. I mean, News Reporter, this is not much, as you'll see in a second. This is a couple dollars. Dingrisu and Coach King Giant Trainer are going to cost you a couple bucks. And then, of course, these 2 side deck staples. If you're really going to try to play this on a budget, you can replace this with Regeki. That's fine. These come in the structure deck, and then these are like $10 a piece. But we'll talk about that here. So, Dark World structure decks. If you were to start picking this up, you're looking at $8.95 a structure deck. All right, straight off the bat, you got $30 there. All right, most of your stable stuff is going to come in there that you're going to need for the deck. So, straight check. All right, it might not be what you want to play, but that doesn't matter. Having a budget deck available to you, everything that you just saw there is good. Now, as we come down here to the dangers, you don't have to go crazy on picking up high rarity danger stuff. Like, honestly, like Chupacabras are one thing for you to pick up if you choose to play them. Yeah, sure, but you don't even have to. Ogopogo's not even on the first page. Alright, I think that's important to note. Alright, you can get some... See, Ogopogo down here from the 2010s, $1.50. Woo! Money! Oh man, so many of them too. You get some from Jesse Cotton here for $1.50s. Alright, let's move on to Droplet here. Oh, these... That's a little bit expensive. We don't worry about that, though. Legendary Duelist, huh? No, we don't care about that. Brothers, your tin versions are like $23. Never mind. Those are a wee little bit cheap. You can power replace those. That's not a crazy deal. I literally think that's the most expensive card in your deck. Lightning Storms. Scary. Scary expensive. There we go. Affordable. $12 Lightning Storm. Like I said, you can replace them with Regekis if you really need to for budgetary purposes, but it's not that expensive. Coach King, this is going to run you a little bit of money for the common, to be honest with you. The card says draw 3 cards. That's pretty important. Alright, do not underestimate what a card that literally says draw 3 does. Alright, you're paying $9 to draw 3 cards every game that you can get it off. Dragoblion here, look at this, 69 cents. This and Dugaras are going to be 2 of your most expensive extra deck resources. Next to good old Dingrisu, the Orcust Evening Star. $8.50, $9. So for your extra deck resources, cost you a little bit of money. And then, of course, the News Reporter is going to cost you $8 for, a secret rare. That's not bad. I honestly think, looking back at this, for options, this is some of the cheapest Yu-Gi-Oh! You will see to get the chance to play the game. for sure. Obviously, like, you can sub out to make even cheaper budget options, but the budget Yu-Gi-Oh looks pretty inviting right now. It's just people like, oh my god, it's Dark World, I don't want to play it. Who cares? At least you can play like with a decent deck and win locals win-a-box tournaments, and then you get more money out of it. So it's a step in the right direction for sure for farming. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.